Hi, I'm Ed Anuff, CEO and co-founder of WidgetBox, and helping me in the demo is Dean Moses, one of my co-founders and our CTO. WidgetBox has the goal of widgetizing the web. So people are using widgets today to build content, communities, and commerce. If you go and look at a typical blog, you'll go and see pictures from Flickr. You might see movies from YouTube. You might see ads from Google. Those are all forms of widgets. And there's a ton of widgets out there that you've probably never even seen. Now, widgets are hard to build, they're hard to find, and they're hard to use. And WidgetBox aims to solve that. So let's take a look at the WidgetBox website. WidgetBox provides you with literally hundreds of widgets that you can subscribe to and add to your pages. Now, where'd these come from? Well, WidgetBox makes it as easy for a developer to build and upload a widget as it is to upload a movie to something like YouTube. And during our beta period, we had over 5,000 web developers participate and ended up with, around last count, 300 widgets, with more being added every day. So WidgetBox aims to make it easy to build widgets, find them, and use them on any page on the web. And to make it easy to find widgets, we've organized them into a marketplace, into a directory structure. You can see featured widgets. You can see the widgets that have the most subscriptions, the ones that are the most highly rated. You can search for them and so forth. And the goal there is to make it easy for you to find what you're looking for very quickly. So let's look at a couple of widgets in specific. The widget with the most subscriptions is the Dig RSS viewer. And it's on about 350 pages. So an important thing to remember about this is that when you put a widget on your page, it's live dynamic content. In the case of this widget, when somebody goes and posts a new headline to Dig, it's going to be reflected on your website automatically. Now let's go and drill into one of the categories, the Moneymaker section. And there's a lot of widgets to choose from in here. Let's take a look at the eBay widget. So we click on Preview, and we can see it in this light box, and we can see it brings up the default query for Xbox. Now, if I'm going to put this on my page, I'm going to want to set that up to what I'm interested in or what I want to be displaying. So to do that, I just go in and change the query to iPod Player, and it's automatically going to update. And so I can take that and put it on my page, and people can go and click through and presumably purchase something from eBay. So let's go and take a look at one more widget. And this is the widget of our widget development contest that we held during our beta period. And it's called the Daily Puppy. And this widget was created by a blogger, Michael O'Keefe, that runs a website called The Daily Puppy that purports to provide you with your recommended daily allowance of puppies. And I don't know if the FDA has actually set a recommended daily allowance of puppies, but in any case, you can see it on his website. This is something that visitors to his site can come and subscribe to. He can get traffic from it, and plus it's cool to have a puppy on your webpage. Now, Michael isn't a developer. He's a blogger, and he wanted to create this widget, and he did so using the tools that we provide that allow you to do that automatically. So we also, in our directory, have widgets from people like AOL, Yahoo, eBay, and so forth. And so for these sites, you can imagine that it's an incredibly powerful distribution mechanism for them to get their widgets out in the blogosphere, out on the millions of blogs and homepages and social networks and what have you. And so they've partnered with WidgetBox to do that. So let's go and actually see how a widget works within a blog. And we've gone and constructed a sample blog called Gordon's Gizmos. And you can see there are 3 widgets in the sidebar. We've got images from Google Image Search, we have eBay listings, and we have Yahoo News. Now, if you look at these widgets, they're all reflective of the top post on that blog, which is on LEGO Mindstorms. And that didn't happen by accident, but it wasn't something that we went and explicitly set either. And so that brings us to a very important capability of WidgetBox called tag awareness. And I'm going to show you how that works. So let's jump into TypePad. Let's go, and we've got an article composed that we're going to go and post about the new TiVo Series 3. We're going to go and post it, go back to the blog, and an interesting thing happens. which is that all of the widgets have updated to be reflective of that top post. And that's what tag awareness is all about. Widgets tune in to the content of the page, and they do so automatically. Now, I also want to show you how easy it is to add a widget to a blog. So we jump back into WidgetBox. We take a look at something called a widget panel. We see the 3 widgets I've subscribed to. But we also want to go and add the Daily Puppy to that site. So we simply drag and drop, add it, go back to the blog page, and we'll see that it should automatically appear there in the right-hand column, which it did. So you can just as easily add blogs to any web page, to any social network, MySpace, what have you. You know, we believe that blogs, social networks, and home pages are just the beginning. We see the future of the web as a blank canvas that you can fill with widgets. Let's widgetize the web together. Thanks. Come and see us at Station 19 in the pavilion. Thank you.